The Trade Federation's blockade of Naboo was a calculated chokehold, a blatant act of aggression against a sovereign world. With their droid army swarming the elegant streets of Theed and Queen Amidala under arrest, the surface routes to the capital were sealed. For Jedi Master Qui-Gon Jinn, his young Padawan Obi-Wan Kenobi, and their unexpected Gungan companion Jar Jar Binks, reaching the Queen and securing her safety became an immediate, critical objective. But how? The surface was a fortress. It was in this moment of stark necessity that a most unlikely proposition arose. Jar Jar Binks, often clumsy and prone to panic, spoke of his people's deep understanding of Naboo's watery depths. He spoke of Bongo submarines and a hidden, perilous path directly through the planet's core, a vast subterranean ocean untouched by the Federation's occupation. For Qui-Gon, the decision was not made lightly. He was a pragmatic man, grounded in the Force, but also keenly aware of the practical realities of their situation. There were no other viable options. To simply stand by was to allow the Trade Federation to solidify its grip. The core, with all its inherent dangers, represented their only chance. It was a choice born of necessity, yes, but also a leap of faith into the unknown, requiring a profound trust in a species they barely understood, and in a path that stretched the very limits of their experience. And so they embarked. The Gungan Bongo, a bioluminescent organic vessel, descended into the dark, swirling waters of Naboo's vast aquatic underworld. The initial descent was a breathtaking, if unsettling, transition. The vibrant greens of the swamps gave way to an alien spectrum of deep blues and purples, lit only by the Bongo's internal glow and the occasional burst of light from the deep-sea flora and fauna. This was a world unto itself, a hidden ecosystem teeming with life, both beautiful and terrifying. Their journey quickly became a trial by fire, a series of harrowing encounters that forced the trio into an immediate, profound reliance on one another. The first creature to challenge them was the OP Killer, a monstrous fish with a maw full of razor-sharp teeth. It was a sudden, violent ambush that tested their nerves. The Bongo, designed for speed and maneuverability, was pushed to its limits. Jar Jar's frantic, if often accidental, navigation and the Jedi's calm, focused presence worked in tandem to evade the beast. It was a moment where the stark reality of their situation, the immense, untamed power of Naboo's core, became undeniably clear. They were not just passengers, they were participants in a life-or-death struggle against an environment designed to consume them. No sooner had they escaped the OP than they found themselves confronted by an even greater peril, the Sando Aqua Monster, a colossal leviathan capable of swallowing the Bongo whole. This encounter truly cemented their dependence. With the Bongo momentarily disabled, trapped in the Sando's immense jaws, it was only the fortuitous arrival of a still larger predator, a Kolo clawfish, that saved them. The chaotic, brutal struggle between these titanic beasts of the deep allowed the Bongo, battered but intact, to escape. These moments were more than just thrilling action sequences. They were crucibles. Inside that small organic submarine, navigating a world that sought to claim them, the traditional hierarchies faded. Qui-Gon, the wise Jedi Master, found himself relying on Jar Jar's instinctive knowledge of the currents and creatures. Obi-Wan, ever the cautious apprentice, witnessed the raw, untamed power of the Force in action, not just from his master, but in the sheer will to survive that permeated their small crew. They were forced to trust each other implicitly, their survival intertwined with every choice, every evasive maneuver. By the time they resurfaced in the secret hangar of Theed, having navigated the perilous journey, and narrowly avoided the Trade Federation patrols, they were fundamentally changed. The watery shortcut through Naboo's core had not just been a means to an end, it had been a journey of transformation. It was here, in the darkest depths of the planet, that the bonds of trust were forged, not just between a Jedi Master and his Padawan, but between two distinct species, a trust that would prove indispensable in the battles yet to come. This perilous watery passage was indeed the first step in liberating an entire world. It was a testament to Qui-Gon's strategic foresight, to the resilience of the Gungans, and to the unwavering courage that arises when individuals from vastly different backgrounds choose to rely on one another in the face of overwhelming odds. The journey through Naboo's core taught us that true strength often lies not just in power, but in the trust we place in unexpected allies. This remarkable adventure reminds us that sometimes the most dangerous paths are the only ones that lead to freedom, and that trust, even in the most unlikely companions, can be the most powerful force of all. What moments in Star Wars, or perhaps even in your own life, have shown you the profound impact of trusting an unexpected ally? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey through Naboo's core, consider subscribing for more explorations of the galaxy far, far away.